All right, how's it going, people? Late night scream. And before I even get started, let me just make sure everything's working correctly as far as my voice and everything like that. Let's see real quick. All right. All right, let me just check that. All right, it is. So the reason we're doing this today is because, as you can see from the title, Ben Shapiro. If you don't know who Ben Shapiro is, he's how can I explain Ben Shapiro to people who've never seen or heard Ben Shapiro? He's basically a right wing guy who gives the illusion of being very, very smart. He talks very fast. You know, if you listen to him, he can trip you up, because he's talking really fast and he's like blah, 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 blah. But when you actually listen to him, it's the dumbest shit and lies out of the anus. And this is the guy that many right wingers believe in. So today or night, whatever you want to call it, whenever you listen to it, I'm just searching on the internet, whatever, looking at 205 Live, and I said, hey, want to go on YouTube. First video that pops up, on the home screen is the Ben Shapiro video where he's talking about Colin Kaepernick. And, against better judgment, I click on it. And I'm thinking he's going to have something informative to say. Some facts or some good counterpoints or whatever. Not even within the first minute. Lies. Just, look, I'm going to break down the whole video, whatever. This has to be heard. And I'm just going to counter everything. And hopefully I won't take up too much time, but whatever. So I'm just going to play the audio. And you're going to have to look at my face. Deal with it. So let me rewind it real quick.
A viral piece of marketing decided that it was deeply necessary to reward Colin Kaepernick. So you remember Colin Kaepernick. He's that irrelevant backup quarterback from 2016 who made a name for himself.
Okay. Like I said, lies just straight off the ass. Irrelevant quarterback. Before Colin Kaepernick was benched, I think he may have played in a Super Bowl, and he was pretty dominant during that time. So to say irrelevant, it's fucking stupid to even, that's an irrelevant quarterback. Oh, look, it's Michael fucking Jordan. That fucking irrelevant. What the? Okay, let's just keep going.
By kneeling for the national anthem. And let us recall that Colin Kaepernick had already been made a backup quarterback. I think it was Blaine Gabbert.
To Blaine Gabbert. Let's just use Google as our friend. Neil Okay. All right. Good. You got Sandra. Used to be a great singer. And look, I hate to tell you guys, another shut the hell up, dog. That's better. Another Ben Shapiro lie. Colin Kaepernick was kneeling while he was playing. So again, Ben Shapiro lying.
In San Francisco. In other words, he was a garbage quarterback. He was one of the lowest rated quarterbacks in the NFL. I think he was at the time he was benched, the lowest rated.
I don't know if he's like trying to spread like Republican lies and propaganda. He's miseducated about football stats. He's never watched football, or he's like, I really can't tell. If you know anything about football or you follow football, you hear that statement. Even if you're like the biggest MAGA hat guy, you'd be like, "Wait a minute, that's fucking stupid. He's not the lowest rated quarterback. What? Like, I don't even understand. Like, if you're a big Ben Shapiro fan and you hear that, you hear him say something like, "Oh, Colin Kaepernick was the lowest rated quarterback." When he started kneeling, you don't automatically say to yourself, "Wow, that's a fucking lie and stupid. What's wrong with you? Like, you're not living in reality."
Rated quarterback in the NFL, like out of 32 starting quarterbacks, he was number 32. And Colin Kaepernick was benched. And then in the preseason of 2016, before Trump was president, he started to kneel for the national anthem. It is also to be remembered that Colin Kaepernick, who said he was kneeling for the national anthem to protest widespread police brutality or some such nonsense.
Oh, yeah. You know, all the videos where, you know, people are getting beat up, shot, and killed by police who are horribly trained. Yeah, those videos. I mean, ignore those videos. I mean, fuck. I mean, they never happened. People didn't get choked out in the middle of the street for selling single cigarettes. A kid didn't get killed over a fucking wrap of tobacco. I mean, but you know, we shouldn't protest that. I mean, Republican white mass shooters who get arrested, you know, without any, whatever. Like, we'll take you to Burger King, sir. You just shot up a whole church, but we'll take you to Burger King. I mean, it was a lot of effort. Yeah, but the black guy selling cigarettes. You're selling those cigarettes. There's no such thing as police brutality against black people. I'm fucking Ben Shapiro. I fucking lie. You can't even believe the stuff he said. Why do you make that statement and just have a straight face? Oh, police brutality or something like that. It probably happened. I don't know. The fuck?
He's the kind of person who is wearing on practice field socks with pictures of cops as pigs. There's legitimately pictures of pigs with cop hats on them.
Oh no! Oh no! I'm triggered by cop socks with pigs. It's not like, people of all races don't call cops pigs, and the phrase didn't get started in like the 50s or the 60s. And the cop, man. I mean, it's not like Caucasian people started calling people cops pigs also or anything like that. Let's put all the blame on Colin Kaepernick's socks. I mean, his socks. Let's get outraged at socks, but not horribly trained cops who kill innocent people. That's like, I'm going on right here. That's just like me on Twitter. Smokey Dog. He's mad at Antifa for beating up Nazis. How? You're mad at socks, but not police brutality because the people are black. It's the only what the fuck? The fuck?
Because this is what he thinks of police officers. This guy who grew up actually pretty privileged. He was adopted, and he grew up in a pretty privileged area of California. It's all kind of ridiculous.
You're a rich black person raised by white people. You can't talk about police brutality. Rich person talking about injustice. Oh, I'm outraged. You grew up with white people and were adopted. Oh my God. These niggas talking about police brutality and doing the right thing. I can't believe it. You give them niggas money. They try to help people. Ben Shapiro. This is Ben Shapiro. He's actually saying these things out of his mouth. He's like having a straight face. Oh, he grew up rich. Why is he saying things against police officers who crack people's skulls open for opening pieces of candy in the middle of the street? Why? Well, I don't understand it.
It's all kind of ridiculous. But Colin Kaepernick was made into a national hero by the left, which thinks that it is a Muhammad Ali-like stance to kneel for the national anthem. Hey,
just to stop this real quick. Okay, first of all, you can't really compare two things. One's police brutality, one's like a war. So kind of the same thing, but not really the same thing. What you can compare is they really hated Muhammad Ali during that time. It was a whole thing against him. I mean, he was banned from boxing and all that because he took a stand against the war. Colin Kaepernick is taking, say it with me, Ben Shapiro, he's taking a stand against police brutality. How is somebody so conceivably smart? Not, because money and he's corrupt and he wants to push Republican nonsense propaganda. Oh yeah, no. I'm sorry, Ben. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you could put those two together, but you can't because corrupt money. I gotta push Republican propaganda for our money.
This in 2016, it became a national issue. President Trump commented on it as a candidate. It was very polarizing. Most Americans opposed kneeling for the anthem, but there's a heavy segment, particularly in the Black community, that supported Colin Kaepernick kneeling for the national anthem. There's a very big racial gap in the polling numbers on kneeling for the national anthem. So Colin Kaepernick was offered into.
That's surprising. The people that are heavily affected by police brutality and police profiling are with the person that's bringing that to light. Why is that, man? Why would Black people support Colin Kaepernick for standing up to the fucking moron? Just think he's doing it. He's corrupt. He's doing it for the money. He's doing it for the money. He's corrupt. Okay. Let's get back here.
2017, or in 2016, he was offered the chance to join the Denver Broncos. John Elway announced this in 2018. He was asked about picking up Colin Kaepernick, and he said, "I said this a while ago. Colin had his chance to be here. We offered him a contract, and he didn't take it." Elway was referring to the 2016 season. Denver tried to trade for Kaepernick, who was under contract with the 49ers at a time. The quarterback would not agree to a restructured deal with Denver. And then the Broncos selected a couple of backup quarterbacks, and he lost his opportunity. And it turned out nobody really wanted the headache of Colin Kaepernick, not just because of the publicity, although publicity is something you have to take into account.
Okay, let's stop right here. That deal with Denver, he doesn't go into any specifics with it. He doesn't give a reason why. But luckily, I'm here to give you a reason. So Colin Kaepernick was offered a deal to the Broncos. What was offered was a $5 million deduction in pay. Now, you could say, well, maybe he should have taken it, because he was a backup at the time and whatever. The Broncos also gave Case Keenum $34 million, but they want to reduce Colin. If you ever in your fucking life, as a fan of football, or anybody who's if you say, I would give Case Keenum more money than Colin Kaepernick, it's not even based on race. It's based on stats and fucking just overall play. Case Keenum came from Minnesota, who had a bevy of fucking weapons and defense. So he was kind of sheltered. He's out of Minnesota. He's fucking trash. Man. So let me just go by the numbers. So I'm gonna use Google, go by the numbers. This stat. What are Case Keenum stats? So Wayne, let me just Colin Kaepernick stats. Okay, Google hasn't pulled up yet. Okay, I'm gonna call it. All right, Colin. Okay, there we go. His stats. Career stats. Let me just see right here. All right. So the last season he played was games played 12. So not even really a full season. So Case Keenum in 2016, he had a 60.9 completion percentage, yards. He had 2,201, 9 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 76 rating. Colin Kaepernick played 12 of the whole 18 games. He had, let me see, complete percentage 59.2. Got my ice cream dog. He had 2,241 yards. He had 16 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. So let me just by going, off stats, logic, and not being a corrupt a-hole that's motivated by money by Republican white nationalists, you would logically say, hey, Colin Kaepernick is a better quarterback than Case Keenum, so he'll be worth the $12 million and not a pay cut. But because you're Ben Shapiro and you're corrupted by money, and you have to say these ridiculous dumb dick shits statements, you say this without like, do you know that the internet exists? Do you know that, motherfucker? I can see you. I can see you in everything you say. Like, I can respond. Like, you can pull this shit up. You can't say fucking, oh, he didn't teach you to take a pay cut, but they got fucking. And then you look up Case Keenum and you compare. It doesn't make fucking sense. Like, you're stupid. It's fucking stupid that you even put this shit. Like, who listens to Ben Shapiro and has a functioning fucking brain? It's stupid. It's like he like I said, Ben Shapiro, he's corrupt. He gets paid to say dumb shit, and like his supporters don't call him out on his bullshit. So I can't be mad at him. He's making money by saying nonsense, and the right loves it. So let's just continue.
When you are a National Football League team, but also because he's just not a very good quarterback. Because Colin Kaepernick, after basically one spectacular season, fell off the map, and that's not unusual.
Ben Shapiro, why? Like, Colin Kaepernick, you know we have Google. You know we can look up the stats and see that you're lying. I don't even know. I wouldn't even say that shit. Like, if you're gonna, he's corrupt. He's corrupt. He's paid to say this shit. Okay, all right. Let's just continue, man.
Usual. There are a bunch of quarterbacks in the NFL who've had one great season, then fallen off the map. And this has nothing to do with politics. I remember RG3, who's a quarterback in Washington for the Redskins, had one fantastic season, and then he sort of fell off the map. And that's not unusual. Again, once people figure out your sort of tricks as a quarterback, it's difficult to recover, and that's sort of what happened to Kaepernick overall. But Kaepernick played his way out of a starting job, and then once he was on the bench, he started kneeling for the national anthem. It is now 2 years later, and this conversation has not ceased since. It has continued to be a thorn in the side of the NFL ever since, because the NFL didn't take strict action against it. And we'll talk about the latest iteration of this controversy in just 1 second. The latest iteration of the Colin Kaepernick controversy, because it has continued all the way till now. President Trump, I said I didn't think he should get involved in this. He did as president because he likes this culture war. He thinks it's a good culture war to fight. He thinks he wins this culture war. And he's likely right. He does win this culture war, but at the cost of polarizing the debate a little bit more. When President Trump took office, some 75% of Americans thought kneeling for the national anthem was bad. Now that number is in the low 60s. Last time I checked, a lot of that has to do with President Trump's polarizing personality. With all of that said, the media have latched on to the national anthem controversy, and they have not let go since. The NFL has done a horrible job of killing the controversy instead of just killing it at the outset by saying, listen, you don't get to kneel for the anthem, you're fine. You want to protest in your off hours? Enjoy.
Okay. That's a lot to take in. So Ben Shapiro, he basically wants the NFL. He wanted the NFL to stop protests of police brutality by telling players, "Hey, if you want to kneel, do it in your own time." I do wonder if he knows what the First Amendment is, and it's not just for corporations or people who donate you money, Ben Shapiro. It's for every American. And I know what people are gonna say. You can't do it on your job. Look, motherfucker, if you see wrong on your job and you don't speak up and use your voice, well, so if you work somewhere like a law office and you see the guy who runs the company and he's doing illegal activity and you don't speak up and like, oh, you're doing something wrong. You're not like what's the point here? You're mad NFL players were standing up for police brutality because it affects black people. So basically you just want them to sing and dance or whatever so you won't be black people getting killed. I can't be bothered with that. Come on, guys, just throw the football, basketball. I don't know what you're throwing. Just do it. Now you're gonna make me think about it. Now I gotta question police, but no, I'm not gonna question police. I'm gonna believe everything they say. Come on, guys, why you can't be some good niggas? You be some good niggas. That's basically what he wants to say.
But you don't get to do it on our field. Instead of them doing that, they allowed it to happen. They allowed it to fester, and it ended up hurting the NFL in a pretty serious way. The ratings for the NFL have been in decline for the last 2 years. It's been a serious image issue for the NFL.
Now he's trying to put the ratings drop of the NFL on protesting police brutality. There are a numerous amount of things that led to NFL ratings dropping. Rule changes, bad calls, a love of the Patriots, football Inflategate, a love of the Patriots, NFL Super Bowls being held in basically the same cities, the internet, the fucking I don't get why people don't understand this concept. It's not the fucking 90s anymore. I can basically look at if I wanted to watch football, I can watch it on my phone. I can watch it on my Fire Stick. I can watch it on TV, internet TV. I don't have to fucking buy cable ratings. So in this modern era that we live in, ratings should be dropping. Like TV rating on mostly everything, unless it's like something like a really good like drama TV show that encapsulates America or the world. Ratings should be dropping because I got options. Hey, I want to watch that. I can DVR it and watch it another time. It's a different world. Ratings don't mean shit anymore. Being honest, like if you can have so many options, internet, DVR, of course you aren't going to get a massive amount of ratings then. So you're blaming police brutality protests on the again, like it's just stupid. Like he's corrupt. He's corrupt. Like I just have to keep telling myself that because I'm hearing the nonsense and whatever, man.
Well, now Nike is jumping into the fray. So Nike decided that they are going to do this huge ad campaign that is going to focus on Colin Kaepernick. He is part of the 30th anniversary of Nike's Just Do It campaign. And here's what the ad looks like. It's a picture of Colin Kaepernick, a close-up of his face in black and white. It says, believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything. And then there's the Nike swoosh and it says, just do it. Okay, so there's so many elements of this that are just fabulously ironic. First of all, this social justice warrior campaign to sell sneakers produced by small children in Vietnam, presumably. It's kind of hilarious. Watching the entire left resonate around.
First of all, I'm going to say the Nikes, you know, the sweatshop stuff is bad. It's very bad. But Ben Shapiro, Mr. All of a sudden, oh, I'm standing up. I'm standing up for these kids in the sweatshop. Oh, all of a sudden, now you're upset about it because Colin Kaepernick has shoes. Like, oh, isn't that convenient? Oh, these kids, these people working for minimum wage or whatever in Vietnam, I can't stand it. Where were you like 10 years ago when we knew this? Okay, whatever.
Found a huge billion-dollar company, a huge corporation that allegedly exploits child labor in third world countries because, hey, Colin Kaepernick, that's pretty hilarious.
Where were you when we knew this years ago? Again, everybody knows this. Everybody, look, little secret on eBay. You could buy Nikes at a fucking cheap ass discount. Why? Because they're from China sweatshop without the Nike symbol on. They look just like Air Maxes. They look just like the Jordans. They look just like whatever. They don't have the Nike name on them. And you can get it for like, what, $15, $20? So we all know this. We've known this for years. But now you're outraged by the sweatshops because they gave the guy who's protesting police brutality against black people a shoe deal and a marketing campaign. How ironic, Ben Shapiro. How fucking ironic. You mad, bro. You mad. Like, okay,
it is also kind of hilarious that the slogan itself, believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything, it's a really dumb slogan. In fact, it's basically Thanos' slogan from Avengers Infinity Wars. Believe in something, even if it means sacrificing half of humanity. What you believe is actually the key issue. I mean, if we're actually going
to... This man just really tried to equate Thanos, the Mad King, what he did in Infinity War to Colin Kaepernick protesting police brutality. Like, really? Like, Thanos, the man, it's in his title. He's the mad tyrant or whatever. He's insane. He's mad. He does things. Oh my God, fucking cats. Fucking cats. God damn. God damn. Oh shit. Hold on. Fuck. Fucking cat. All right. All right. Disaster avoided, I guess. Whatever. All right. All right. Anyway, so where was I? Thanos. Oh yeah. So he's trying to equate Thanos's the Mad King's ultimate goal of believing in killing people to help the planet to Colin Kaepernick saying, hey, maybe we should look into police brutality, hold police officers accountable. That makes no sense whatsoever. Only a fool would try to equate a mystical fictional character's mad quest to kill half the planet so that he can build a planet in his own image to Colin Kaepernick saying, hey, why don't we hold cops accountable for doing wrong or unfair treatment of minorities? It honestly makes no sense. He's corrupt. I have to keep saying that. All right, whatever.
Going to take that slogan seriously, believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything. It's not about believing in something. It's about what you believe in. The question is, are you believing in the right things? Colin Kaepernick is not. He's never provided a shred of data to support his assertions that Black people in the United States are being disproportionately shot by police because, in fact, they are not.
Oh my God, this man's so fucking stupid. Like, there are literally stats that say this. And to say that Black people aren't profiled by police or treated, it's whose man's is this? Who allows this man to speak his nonsense? Please, who tell me someone. Like, you can't be even serious. Like, I'm amazed. I'm amazed this man has followers. Well, racist, white nationalists, Nazi followers, which is ironic because he's Jewish, but he probably has a big Nazi base following. Whatever. I'm corrupt. Damn, take anybody's money. I can't even follow that with a statement. Like, hold on, man.
And then we get to the actual issue of Colin Kaepernick is not. He's never provided a shred of data to support his assertions that Black people in the United States are being disproportionately shot by police because, in fact, they are not.
No comment, man. I can't even say anything on it. Why? Like, with that being said, I have to ask the famous question of Omega Loser. How much are they paying you to be retarded, Ben Shapiro? Like, really? Like, you know that Black people are getting shot at in more disposition, you know that word, than white people or other minorities. And for the most part, are Black people criminals? Some are white people criminals. Some are Indian people criminals. Some. So criminals exist in all races. But when it comes to people, Black people, they are shot at a more higher rate. Let's just take for example. Got Black person tells officer, hey, I have a gun. I'm reaching for my ID. He gets shot. Mass murderer who just shot a room full of people. Oh, sir. we're gonna be very gentle and put you in the backseat of a car. I know we're gonna do that for you. But Black, how much, man? How much is your dignity and self-respect, man? Like honestly, you whatever, man. Let's just keep continuing.
And then we get to the actual issue of Colin Kaepernick being the face of this particular culture war. We get to the bottom line here. And there's a great irony to it, which I'll discuss in just a second. So Colin Kaepernick, again, says, believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything over his face for the Nike Just Do It campaign. I do love the fact that when you hashtag Just Do It with all the capitals properly utilized, it looks like Just Dolt. But in any case, using Colin Kaepernick, he's a poor example of this because he didn't sacrifice anything. Colin Kaepernick did not sacrifice a thing. If we're going to talk about people who sacrifice in the NFL, there are legitimate former military members in the NFL. But Pat Tillman died in the line of duty.
I knew it. Look, I never watched this shit. I knew he was gonna do it. I was like, he's gonna do the right side thing. He's gonna say Pat Tillman. If you look at the story, Pat Tillman, although he left for the military from an NFL contract, he wasn't a big supporter of the war. He questioned a lot of things. He was like, I kind of don't believe in this stuff. And he was killed by friendly fire. So and then his family says, look, don't use Pat Tillman in your right-wing propaganda against Colin Kaepernick. We actually support Colin on this. But we're gonna stand up for you. We don't. But of course, the right can't help themselves. Oh, white guy, military, love the NFL. Let's just put Pat Tillman. Oh my God. I knew it. It's so fucking predictable.
Working, as a soldier in Afghanistan for the NFL.
I'm just gonna see if he brings up the fact that the guy was killed by friendly fire. This is all public knowledge that he questioned the war and he had issues about it. Let's see if he brings up.
He do a campaign around him. Of course they didn't, right? They just do it around Colin Kaepernick, and this is for capitalistic reasons. It is to make money. Nike is a corporation. They know we'll be talking about it today. They hope that by right-wingers talking about it, they will drive more people on the left to go out and buy sneakers on the basis of we don't like President Trump. And let's be frank about this. This is an anti-Trump campaign. This rally first started in the 2016 campaign. If Hillary Clinton were president right now, do you think that Nike would actually be running this ad campaign? Oh.
Well, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, come on. I'm just going to backtrack to something. So he said Colin Kaepernick didn't sacrifice anything. First of all, stupid statement, but you're corrupt. Yeah, he sacrificed something by kneeling and saying, hey, let's call out police brutality. And then you got this maniac and Trump saying blah, 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 blah. It forced or whatever made the NFL owners say, basically blackball Colin Kaepernick. So by kneeling and going against police brutality, it basically sacrificed his NFL career, because if you have all the owners working against you, not allowing you to get a job, and you know that this is one of the consequences, of course you're sacrificing. Again, I have to ask the question, what's the IQ of Ben Shapiro, supporters and followers? Because that would be like, okay, let's just say you're a steel worker, and you say something against steel, and you say, hey, I'm not going to use Chinese steel. I want to use nothing but American steel or whatever. I don't know how steel, whatever word. and higher up still people say, hey, that guy, he's speaking up against something, whatever, don't hire him. You're not sacrificing because you want to use nothing but American steel, like, and then you can't get a job because you've been blackballed by high. Like, that's the same analogy. But according to Ben Shapiro, oh no, he didn't say, he just basically just walked off the field. I mean, the NFL owners, they didn't know about police brutality. They just did it just because. I mean, yeah.
Of course not. Of course not. Colin Kaepernick has not sacrificed anything. Not only did he not sacrifice nothing, he only started doing this when he became a useless backup quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers.
Again, like, you can basically go use the internet, go type in Colin Kaepernick's last game or starting game and see him a lot. Like, I wonder if, like, I don't know if Ben Shapiro just like either smart or stupid. He thinks his supporters are smart or stupid, because while he's saying that shit, you can type in Colin Kaepernick's last NFL game starting quarterback. While he's saying that, see it from the beginning to the end, and oh, he's lying. Oh, well, you know. Okay. What the fuck?
And then after that, he has kept his name in the headlines. He's been on the cover of Sports Illustrated despite not playing for 2 years. Tim Tebow isn't on the cover of Sports Illustrated every 2 weeks because Tim Tebow isn't in with the social justice warrior crowd.
First of all, Sports Illustrated put Colin Kaepernick on their cover because of the blackballing, and also it's a very hot topic issue. I don't know, police brutality with all the police fucking brutality. But whatever. Tim Tebow was on numerous covers when he was in the NFL. Tim Tebow, I love fucking Tim Tebow, by the way. Tim Tebow did not make this, I hate to say it, Tim Tebow did not adjust well to the NFL. He kind of sucked. And the people were like, hey, Tim, be a fullback. Be a tight end. And Tim Tebow basically said, I'm going to play baseball for minor leagues. So obviously he's not on the cover like Colin. It's like two different star levels right now. And you're going to I'm going to take in my mind, this is a guess, he's going to try to equate Colin Kaepernick's kneeling for police brutality protest to Tim Tebow praying before the game, and try to say they're the same. Why is it Tim Tebow on national covers? Okay, let's just see.
But Tim Tebow was in many ways sort of the equivalent of Colin Kaepernick in that he had one kind of terrific season where he.
Oh my God! Like I said, either he knows he's lying or he doesn't want NFL. Colin Kaepernick had many good seasons, a great season, and whatever season. Tim Tebow, season, good season, season. Why are you even trying to compare that? And then, like, I knew he was gonna do it. Oh, he's just like Colin Kaepernick. No.
He unexpectedly led the Denver Broncos to wins in the playoffs, and then he fell off the map. But Colin Kaepernick, he took over for Alex Smith halfway through a season with the San Francisco 49ers. They went to the Super Bowl. He lost, and then he was nothing. Okay, but still, he's on the cover of Sports Illustrated. He's still championed as this thought leader, even though I'm not sure Colin Kaepernick has ever had any real thought. And the reason I say that is because Colin Kaepernick has never made an articulate defense of his own position.
Again, Ben Shapiro, you are aware that the internet exists, and we can see that you're lying. Colin Kaepernick, if you think Colin Kaepernick is not articulate, and if you've seen like any just a one of his interviews, like what are you trying to prove? The guy is mad articulate, and he's put together campaigns, his own charity, where he teaches minorities and other kids that, the rights that they have when police approach them. Pay for out of his own pocket, but you're saying he's not articulate, he's never backed up any of his stuff. Again, it goes back to the question of, if you're a Ben Shapiro supporter, do you just like take his bullshit at face value and be like, oh yeah, Colin Kaepernick's not articulate. I mean, it's not like I can use the fucking internet to even like back that shit up. And like, I hope there's no MAGA hat guy that hearing Colin Kaepernick in like some of the clearest English that I've ever heard say, it's about police brutality and not against the flag. And he said it like that, a lot clearer, a lot better than I'm saying it. And saying, oh man, that's some bad English. He's not articulate. No, come on, man.
On any of this stuff. There are people who have made articulate defenses on his behalf, but he's never done it himself. He has not sacrificed anything, and he's slated to earn legitimately millions of dollars. He's going to get a branded line off of not being in athletics for 2 years. He's getting a branded line, and he's going to make millions of dollars off of kneeling for the national anthem.
As he should, because look, first of all, let me say this. I'm gonna get those pair of shoes. I'm not even really a shoe guy, but I gotta get me some Colin Kaepernick. So Ben Shapiro is triggered that Colin Kaepernick, after standing up or protesting police brutality, is getting rewarded by Nike for doing the right thing and not just, I'm just gonna sit here and not say anything against police brutality. He's mad at that. That's the main core of this. He's mad at Colin Kaepernick for making money for, I swear to God, if you knock my internet, I'm going to beat. Look, man. Look, little cat. We're gonna have issues here, bro. So stay clear. He's mad about that. He's triggered that somebody's getting paid for doing the right thing and protesting. I can't even make that up. So
why is Nike doing all of this? Precisely so that we'll talk about it. It is a troll. It's obviously a troll. They're hoping that the president of the United States sounds off about it. Trump undoubtedly will sign off on it. I mean, he will undoubtedly sound off about it on Twitter because he thinks, again, that this is a culture war worth fighting. But there's no question that this is all designed to sell more sneakers. And one of the reasons that Nike thinks that they can get away with this, obviously, is because disproportionate amounts of money are spent on clothing and apparel by members of the Black community, many of whom are supporters of Colin Kaepernick in this particular controversy.
Oh, no. Like I said, black people supporting a stop to police brutality and injustice. These niggas want to have police held accountable. Ooh, these dirty niggas. And they're buying Nike clothes too. Yeah, they should be wearing rags and potato sacks. But instead they're wearing fucking Nike clothes. And then they're gonna fucking buy the guy's shoes. Ooh, I hate niggas. Ooh, I hate them. They're making money and wearing good clothes. Ooh, I can't stand these niggas.
Okay, that is not a racial supposition. That is an economic supposition. Economists Kerwin Charles, Eric Hurst, Nikolai Rusinov from the University of Chicago did a study called Conspicuous Consumption and Race. And what they found is that blacks and Hispanics spend a lot more than whites with comparable incomes on visible goods, meaning clothes, cars, and jewelry, up to an additional 30%. There's been a long-standing sort of sociological investigation into why, for example, it seems that lower income black folks spend more on sneakers. And some of that has to do with pride and culture. Some of that has to do with the fact that, like Air Jordans were a massive cultural totem in the 1990s. All of that is true, but just for capitalistic purposes, it's pretty obvious that Nike is attempting to appeal to this particular consumer.
Oh, okay, I'll agree with him on that. That statement, I'll agree with him on. That's a good point. Okay, whatever. Good point. Good point to you, Ben Shapiro. It still doesn't change the fact that you are mad that Colin Kaepernick is making money or is getting rewarded for saying, hey, maybe we should hold police accountable, getting them blackballed. And look, the NFL, they could have stopped this. It would have been simple. Hey, I'm Colin Kaepernick. I'm kneeling against police brutality and corruption. I'm kneeling. Oh, NFL. Yeah, okay, whatever. Play the game. Whatever. Now I'm going to know that. And, whatever happens, happens. Instead, I'm Donald Trump. You got to do something about it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh my God. I'm a fucking billionaire, but I'm mesmerized by the guy who fucking went bankrupt 8 times. Huh? And then Colin Kaepernick gets blackballed, donates his own money to the cause, backs up his shit. Unlike Ben Shapiro over here, Mr. Spouting bullshit that can be countered by using the internet. He does this. Nike's like, speaking up against police brutality, doing his own campaign with his own money, teaching kids, fundraising, blah, 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 blah. Maybe we should reward that with an anniversary campaign. Okay. It makes sense. But why are they giving this guy money? He didn't sacrifice anything.
Consumer base, along with a left that will resonate to the support of Colin Kaepernick. And it's also important to note that according to Nielsen, African Americans are more likely to interact with brands on social media or to use social networks to support companies and brands, 44% more likely. So they're hoping that this campaign goes viral, particularly among black audiences, and that people on the left will resonate to this as well. So in the end, capitalism.
Okay, let's just end it right there. Nike is banking on black people to only buy. Look, first of all, no, they aren't. Obviously, black, white people, Mexican people are going to buy the shoes only if they look good. Look, the campaign is good, but if Colin Kaepernick puts out some ugly tap shoes and like Nike with a big ass whatever swoosh line on the side, they're not gonna sell. His image, they gotta look good too. So it's not like they're just gonna be putting out some bullshit. They're gonna put some care into the sneakers or whatever. Look, man, what time is it? Look, I think the main point we gotta take out of this is Ben Shapiro's a fucking liar. He's misinformed. He misinforms people. He acts like the internet doesn't exist to call him out on his bullshit. And like, what's the main point here? Like, Colin Kaepernick, he's a bad person for saying that we should hold police accountable and that police brutality is bad. Like, oh my God, he's such a bad person for saying what? I don't understand his argument. Oh, Colin Kaepernick, you're a bad person for standing up for injustice. Oh, the guy who saved, you know, the mother or the kid that was about to walk into the street from a speeding car. He's a bad guy because, you know, he jaywalked to run and save the person. What? I don't understand. I don't understand Ben Shapiro. I don't understand him because I'm sorry. He's corrupt. He says things for money. He's backed by people who want to push bullshit right-wing propaganda. Okay. Whew. Okay. So with that being said, I'm gonna get out of here, man. Yeah, man. Let me read the comments real quick. I think that's it. All right. So I'm gonna get out of here. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. I just had to get out of my chest because whatever, man.